welcome to the Varsity game here at the Fremont Warbirds. Let's meet your Fremont Warbirds, shall we?
Meet your Fremont Warbirds.
Number 1, Easton Lutz. Number 2, Logan Whaley. Number 3, Jackson McGregor. Number 7, William Patefield. Number 10, Connor Peters. Number 12, Lucas Dennis. Number 13, Kyler Wiley. Number 14, Brendan Cunningham. Number 15, Cohen Schlagenhoff. Number 16, Miggy Junkie. Number 17, Hunter Manier. Number 19, Julian Backstrom. Number 21, Oliver Geiger. Number 24, Bryce Behrens. Number 29, Kobe Powers. Number 34, Augustus Myers. Number 37, Carter Casey. Number 44, Karsten Vorland. Number 65, Sebastian Scott. Number 77, Ethan Sarkar. Number 81, Ian Riley. Number 87, Tanner McCoy. Number 88, Gavin Montiel Klein. Number 91, C.J. O'Malley. Number 92, Carter Gutierrez.
All right. Sorry, I had to announce the line. All right, referees for today's game. We got Sergeant Dan O'Malley, Steve the Man, self-glossing, I see, and at Hockey Nuts. That's a weird one. He must be a noob. And have never recalled Steve the Man or at Hockey Nuts. People they're dicking with me now, man. 17 minutes on the clock. The JV game saw a victorious Warbirds team. Varsity looking to capitalize on that. Powers on the ice with Riley, Schlagenhoff, Patefield, GMC, and Laux in net. We are off. Jets bringing in early. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams. Second meeting will be in Kansas City in February, Valentine's Day. Fun fact. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us here on the Pissin. A little disheveled. I normally get a list of who's playing starting lineups for the Jets. I did not get one. I got one for JV, which is weird because I don't call that one. But did not get one for the Jets. I even called them the Chiefs in the starting lineup, try to get them riled up. So I think since they got blown out in the JV game, I was like, here, let's get their varsity team all riled up. Let the announcer guy call them the Chiefs. They're the Kansas City Jets, if you're wondering. They lost by 3 in the JV game. Wiley with the puck in the far corner there. He's got Scott as his F2. They're playing with it, far corner. Peters helping out with the attack. There's number 6. He had 2 penalties in the first game. Shot on net, saved by Laux. And stoppage old play at 14:53. Face-off will be in the defensive zone for the Warbirds on that icing. Face-off, dance-off, shot on Laux, save. Makes it look easy, but it's not. Here comes Vorlin. He had himself a JV game. No goals to show for it, but man, he was to be reckoned with in the JV showdown. Here's a stoppage old play. And that face-off will be back on camera 2. All right, here we go again. This is how we do it. Number 2 bringing in, not a good shot, and that will be Schlagenhoff, who makes sure that it's nowhere near his goalie. Laux saves that one. Shot, easy Laux saves. I shouldn't say it's easy, but good Laux save. And that's a weird bouncer. That is not on Laux. That one, that shouldn't even be on the Jets. That was just a weirdo, yeah. I mean, they got it. It went in. Yeah. You can't put that on Laux for show. Like I said, even if you're the Jets player who got it in, you're like, hey, man, it went off the outside blade or whatever. But that's why you crash the net. So it pays off many a time. So Jets score early like they did in the JV game, but that didn't work out well for them. Varsity making look the same thing. Backstrom on the ice now. You can tell he's got the longest hair on the team, and he's got the biggest smile. That friendly fire there by the Jets. Got Gavin Montiel-Klein out there, GMC. Also Riley, as well as Whaley. You can just see it by the stride. Touch by Powers. Oh, I thought it was. Referee said not today. In case you're just joining us, I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us. You should subscribe to the channel and be alerted when games go live and all that. It's the right thing to do. All the cool kids are doing it, so you should probably do it. That's what happens. Stretch pass made by the Jets. Shot on Laux. He saves it and bounces it back in front. Kobe Powers looking to clear it. He does. Comes back to the Jets in the neutral zone. They'll retreat into their own zone, looking for a cross-ice pass to cycle between defenders. They're having a hard time controlling it. GMC makes them pay for it. What was an easy defensive control is now a forward zone control for the Warbirds. Now we get the starting lineup for the Jets. That's cool. Game's already started, bro. We're almost 5 minutes into this game. We're just now getting the starting lineup. It happens. Stoppage will play. 12:20 to play here, opening period. Jets score first. The visiting Kansas City Jets. The Go-Go's. Or is this the Go-Go's? I know this song. Oh, we got a penalty on Schlegenhoff for being awesome. It happens. Schlegenhoff getting called for the awesome penalty. Jets take advantage and put one over on the high corner of the net. All right. Apparently number 2 got the goal. Being barked out by the crack officials here. That net is off. Confirming, we just got the starting lineup. We're easily a third into this first period. Good call. It happens. I forget a lot. I don't know names or numbers. And I don't even know how the game of hockey is played. So I thought this was going to be a volleyball game. Imagine my surprise when I was cold. Hey, why are they wearing helmets? So weird. I'm dumb. Oh, look at that. There'd be a goal. Warbirds hockey goal. Overplayed, I believe, by the goalie for the Jets. And Gavin Montiel-Klein will put the Warbirds on the board. Even strength goal by Gavin Montiel-Klein. Make it a 1-goal lead for the visiting Kansas City Jets. Not the Chiefs. That'd be stupid. Powers on the far side looking to clear. Does not. The one goal I'll repeat it, on Laux was definitely not on him. That was, honestly, it was a weird goal. Like, definitely take it, but either team you would take it. But was like a fluke, weird, odd, just right place, right time. No skill involved on that one. Goal. And that's not disrespect to the Jets. Again, it was just the offensive player was where you need to be, and it tipped in. Whaley with it, far side. He's going to bring it in like he's a forward. Still got it. He's one of the bigger size-wise players. Oh, Montiel-Klein looking for a second. Puts it on the near post. It even sounds like disappointment, you know? Like that ching has got a tinge to it. There's Laux with an easy save. 2-1 the score. 9:12 to play here opening period. Here we go. Controlled in the neutral zone by the Kansas City Jets. It looked like it was touched to me. Referees say otherwise. Everybody, have you heard the word? Strokes the name. Strokes the word. What's going on in this corner? Got a couple of ladies here who have come to the rink for the first time, I'm assuming, due to the penalty. We're getting a roughing call on Kansas City. Oh, hang on. Go back to the ladies who got all dolled up to see heated rivalry people on the ice. Oh man, there's some makeup and Aquanet in that photo. That's cool. Glad they're here though. Actually, the one, I do know the one. She's a good photographer. She's a good person too. I mean, I'm sure they all are. I don't know the other two. I will not speak to them. Schlagenhoff, cross ice pass there to, looks like Barons maybe. No, Patefield. Patefield back to Schlagenhoff. Schlagenhoff down low to Dennis. He had 2 goals in the JV game. I know what you're thinking. How can they be JV and varsity? Basically, you can play both, JV and varsity. There is a protected list of which apparently, you know, those guys are not of. You only have a certain few. Off the crossbar, that net is off. Next game will be tomorrow morning. This is the last game of the evening here. Oh, there's some signs for the Jets. I didn't see those in the far corner. That's cool. You can win some expired scratch tickets tomorrow morning. So if you want to come on down to Seidner and get yourself some expired scratch tickets, even if you win, you lose. Fremont, 1 minute left on the power play. Powers centers, gets over to Dennis. Dennis got some mitts, man. Schlagenhoff at the blue line, cycles it over to his other defense, back down again. A lot of good. Oh, trying to get to Dennis. Would have had a one-timer, but he was just not there. We'll be clear by Payfield. Let's focus on these Kansas City signs here. What it can't be icing. It's, oh yeah, offensive icing. No, it's a penalty kill. It can't be icing. Dude, that blue one is actually really good. Good job, man. That blue one's cool. I mean, they're all cool. The blue one's, let's go Jets. Heck yeah, man. Rock, paper, scissors for a puck or a stick. Rock, paper, scissors for a puck and a stick. Oh yeah, that's a big thing. I've seen people doing that. I don't think someone's mom would be too happy if they just gave away a stick to somebody else's brother on the team. That's pretty cool, though. Good on you. Jets, that's pretty neat. So it was a penalty for the Warbirds. Brendan Cunningham got a penalty, which probably didn't do, if we're going to be honest. So it's a 4-on-4. Now it's a power play for the Jets for another minute 19. Ooh, friendly fire. Snapshot into the glove of Laux. .49 seconds on the penalty. It's wrong on your screen. My apologies. Good shot from the D-line, though, for the Jets. Only 82,000 of you watching online. That means the NFL game's on. Oh, now we're up to 90. I must have said something. Well, the snowstorm's taking out power. Oh, look at that. I love the commitment there by Powers. On the PK, he's going to stretch out and make sure that no passes go ice level. And no shots on net either. Oh, nice job by Whaley to block it with his pads. True defensive man power there. Dennis banks it out to Kobe Powers. He's got some speed and skill. He's going to bring it in. Going to get one past him, throws it 5-hole. Does not go in, rebounds out. Controlled, though, by, I believe that's Dennis, and that shot's going to go up and into the glass by Powers. Still, the Warbirds control it in their forward zone. Now the penalty is over for the Warbirds. It's even strength, and they have the power there, and that's going to go into the safety net. Perfect time to remind you that the next game is tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. See a Little Light by Bob Mould being played on the overhead. Not sure it's necessarily a stadium anthem, but I love it. Bumbled Solo, too. It was before Sugar. I believe that was off Black Sheets of Rain record. If you want to know a thing or two. I think, wasn't it? Black Sheets of Rain. That had CeeLo. I know it had, or was it Workbook? Maybe in Workbook. I apologize. Meanwhile, back at Seidner, there it's cleared. Some tenacity being shown there by Wiley. Makes two guys miss and then goes, oh, what a save and what a shot. Wiley, back in the defensive zone, makes his own play happen, gets between two Jets players and puts a shot on net, which was inches away from being a goal. Great job by Wiley to get between two Jets players, and great job by the Jets goalie. You can't teach that. Deep shot won by Warbirds. Shot goes above and to the right of the Kansas City net. Gathered in the defensive zone by Whaley. He'll take a Fremont handshake behind the net. Number 2 for the Jets, looking to pull his own Wiley. But not today. Some bowling for soup on the overhead. Oh, I just got a call, probably from Scam Likely. I was right, it was. Suck failure, Scam Likely. Then there's a call. It's going to be a power play for the Warbirds. On that kid. Number 24. Warbirds power play. Face off being their forward zone here. Oh, I didn't stop the clock. My apologies. Nope, wrong button. Damn it. I'll fix it later. Powers with the puck on the power play. 3:13 left of play in the first period. Wow, the head of steam is Montiel Klein. Kept in by Schlagenhoff. I think you'd like to see a little bit more power on the power play here. Not a lot of shots on net. There's been one so far. Oh, that could have been. No, that's their. I guess that's okay in their zone. Under a minute left to go in the power play. The PK for KC is strong on this one. Good pass by Riley to Montiel Klein, and no look behind the backhander. Powers gets tangled up on the far corners there in front of all the signs. And I assume the younger brothers, maybe they're the Squirt players. There is a Squirt tournament going on here. The Midwest Hockey League Squirt tournament is happening here in Seidner. My assumption is those are Squirt players who decided to come to the high school game, which is awesome. That's cool. 28 seconds left on the power play for the Warbirds. Kept in by Whaley. Far side defense. Shots. Oh, right off the crossbar. Follow-up is just behind the net from Wiley. Scott applies pressure. It's gathered up by Whaley at the red line. Well, we'll be taking over. Whaley stopping people with his hands. Scott, far side, now has it. 1 second left. It is power play over. 3-on-2. That pass was over the sticks of everybody. Wiley pursues it in the near corner, gets it back to Dennis. Dennis sticks McGee here. Going to get it back to where Whaley should have been. And will be a stretch pass made, but will be retrieved by McGregor. Intercepted pass by Dennis in front of the Warbirds net. And some neutral zone battle, some wrestling. Dennis wins. 2 points, takedown. Inside of a minute to play. Stretch pass again from the Jets. And quickly taken away. Good move by Schlagenhoff. Draw the player and then quickly reverse position and momentum. Went up the shirt of a Jets player and then exited. Inside 30 seconds left here, period number 1. I must have not stopped the clock. I apologize. Penalty coming up as well. It's not the end of the period. Power play for the Warbirds coming up with 20 seconds left in the first period. Number 10 for the Jets. I didn't see the call. I was messing with the controls. It must have been bad though. I mean, he feels bad. Warbirds to the power play here in the final 20 seconds of the first period. Powers gets it back to Schlagenhoff. Schlagenhoff makes a man miss, gets it down low to Dennis. Dennis making moves with his hands and his feet. Still maintains possession, gets it to a wide open Patefield. Patefield down low to Powers. Powers puts it on. It's going to be stopped by the Jets goalie on that near post. I can take that graphic off. Power play is still happening, but 3 seconds in the game here, or I'm sorry, in the first period in the game. Face off, controlled, shot. Ooh, that was close. That'll be the end of 1. We'll be back for period number 2 after this.
You probably thought this deer was alive, and this coyote was alive, and this pheasant was alive. Nope, they're not. They're dead. They've been taxidermized by Chuck Testa. Ojai Valley Taxidermy. I specialize in the most lifelike dead animals anywhere, period.
Look at that antelope driving a car.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Hold on a second. There's a leopard feeding on an impala out on my deck.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa with another realistic mount. Shipped to me from anywhere. Call Chuck Testa for the most lifelike dead animals around, period.
Did that rhino just order a drink?
Nope.
Chuck Testa does not taxidermize pets.
An abridged guide to flatulence. The blast furnace.
What happened?
Deep breath.
The rolling thunder. The horn of Jericho. The Spanish wind. The cover-up. The long goodbye. Farts are funny. But frequent gas and bloating may be possible symptoms of colon cancer, so know the warning signs at any age and share this video with your friends and family. Find out more about the symptoms at keepfartsfunny.org. Together, let's keep farts funny.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? Woo! You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid.
Great.
This is Smart, a beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions.
We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice.
I'm sorry. My dad can get cranky sometimes.
As your father, I forbid you to marry.
He sure has a temper on him.
Hey! Stop talking to the customer and help Dad with his shorts.
Janet loves me. I love her.
You're making a big mistake.
Jody needs to go now. I am the Greasy Strangler.
All right, welcome back. There's no more Kiss game right now. The game's not over, though. Game is 2-1 in favor of the visiting Jets, who got it going first and early here at Seidner. Then we'll start it on a PK for another minute 40. Period number 2 is underway here at Seidner in Fremont. Teams have switched sides. Cubby Powers on the far side, bringing it into the forward zone. Getting through traffic, looking for a backhand opportunity. Goal! Power play goal, 23 seconds into period number 2 to even it up for the Warbirds. That will remove the power play, but puts a point on the net. Power play goal. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. We don't have one here, it's just a cool logo. All tied up now, just like it was beginning at the beginning of the game. Kobe Powers goal. I'm not even sure he got an assist on that one. It was kind of like me, myself, and I took control of that one. Offsides. No, Patefield gets the assist on the Kobe Powers goal. All tied up with 6:14. The play here in period number 2. There's Powers with a great hip check. That'll be touched with a high stick. Called it. Face off be inside the forward zone for the Warbirds. Another Bob Mould song. I think I introduced DJ Wiki to some new music. Although it's not necessarily anthem music or rock, arena music, I should say. It is great, though. I don't want to take away from the Black Flag and Dead Kennedys, which we have not heard a lot of tonight. Ooh. Whaley with some enforcement. Fremont handshakes on the far near side, near corner. I don't know why I said far. My number 6 got some speed there. Gets the puck. Yeah, nice stick work there. Backstrom pursues on the far corner. Scott helps him out. That'll be just desperation, thrown back behind the net. Whaley comes out with it. Banks it up and out. That should be on net. No. Dang it. So close. I just realized my microphone was not on. Where were you, Internet? So much good commentary you missed. Morphine being played on the overhead. Oh, did you guys say it? I didn't know. No one said anything on the streams. I got a lot going on here. So much good commentary missed. Unless you guys picked it up on the other microphone. You're like, oh, that's just Dangler being Dangler. Mediocrity at best. You ain't wrong. Good puck awareness there. Guys! Stop it to play. Oh, I forgot to start it. Uh-oh, penalty coming up here on number 7, William Patefield. They get a cross-check penalty. That's a no-no. 5-on-3 coming up for the visiting Jets. I don't know why Dan O'Malley is taking pictures of kids in the penalty box. That's got to be USA Hockey infraction somewhere. Just, it's smug if not illegal. That's actually not illegal. And honestly, it's kind of cool. Cross-checking by Scott. No, Patefield. Scott has 43 seconds left on his penalty. Great job by the 3 on the ice, which is Whaley, Powers, and Schlagenhoff on this 5-on-3. That puck's going to leave the ice, stops the clock. 11:19 to go. $97,000 of you watching online. I do realize there is an NFL playoff game going on. I also realize who cares. I don't know who's playing. 2 teams, not from here. How about that? Is this, I know Denver and New England. No, that ain't right, is it? I don't know. Are they the first game or are they the second game? See, more stuff I don't care about. This is exciting. We had there's some more signs, but they're not on the glass. Some Gray Cell Green here by Ned's Atomic Dustbin. Highly underrated band. By the way, their third record, Brain Blood Volume, was their best record. Everyone knows this song, but their third album was amazing. Oh, that was close. One is back on the ice for the Warbirds. Now it's just a one-man advantage for the visiting Kansas City Jets. The Cyclone defense. Laux saves loose puck. Helped out there by Sebastian Scott. Clears the zone. Still got about 25 seconds left on the second penalty here. Jets got away with one maybe on 2 men on the ice. Got lucky. Good cycling there. Sitting pass made. A lot of deflection there. Great backhanded deflection by Whaley. It's a spinning vertical puck. Will kill time. And power play over for the Jets. No shot on net there. Again, deflected out by Vorlin, who becomes a victim of a speed bump courtesy of a Kansas City Jet player. Coaches want an ice, but no vanilla in the arena. Saved there by Laux. I think that puck left the ice briefly. We'll stop the clock with 9:24. 1 goal lead here for the home team. down early, came back, battled. Now they are up by 1. Again, another coach calling ice, but no icing. It was touched. Whoa. Number 6 for the Jets, bringing it in far side. Got Vorland and McGregor on him. He will come back around the net, look to pass it to his defense, cycles it back to 41. Stick gets in front of that. No one can control it. It's loose in front of Laux, with nobody either able to take a shot on net or clear. Laux will paddle save that one to Patefield. Patefield gets the brunt of the ire of 22. Looks like frustration play from the Jets player. That'll be cleared out by their own side. That's weird. Oh. Kind of a fan on that pass. Tenacity is on the side of the Warbirds. This is I'd have to look. If you're on the internet there, you could check it out too. But I think this Jets team is doing pretty okay as far as the varsity team in the standings of the Midwest Hockey League, High School Hockey League. You know, that'd be research. I ain't got the time for that. Ain't no one got time for that. That in the NHL, that was tipped off of a defensive player out of bounds. I would think that'd be a penalty, but here, not so much. It's ticky-tacky stuff. Who cares? Game on, Wayne. Uh-oh, GMC with the puck. He's got time, he's got space, he's got opportunity. Backhand, dirty goal. Gavin Montiel-Klein finds time, space, opportunity. Crazy backhand goal for the Warbirds Hockey Goal, brought to you by Dirty Bird. Then acts like it ain't no thing. That might be his second of the game. Your score here from Seidner Ice Rink in Fremont, Nebraska. First meeting of the year, of the season, between the visiting Kansas City Jets and the Fremont Warbirds. Shot on net, saved by the goalie of the Jets, number 35. Viewers picking up the NFL game must be boring. Or the action on the ice is much hotter than the action at whatever field the NHL games are at. I think they're in, I have no idea. I don't even know what game's on. It's either, I have no idea. Madagascar or Paraguay. That's an icing call on the Flyers. On the Warbirds, sorry. You have not subscribed to... Oh, whoa, sorry. Wiley crossing some traffic, 1-on-3. Got Dennis behind the net. Got Scott on that post. He's looking to get to Scott. Scott does backhand it toward the net. Wiley will grab it on the far side, and he also going to draw some attention. And he's going to draw a penalty. It's going to be a hooking call on Kansas City. That's another Warbirds hockey power play. Give me a number. That kid. He looks disappointed. Number 41. He did it. He knows it. He's paying for it. Got a Warbirds player doing some homeopathic stretching here in the box. I'm not sure what's up. I think it's Backstrom. I think he's trying to stretch some L3, L4 vertebrae. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to look to his inner Allah. No idea what's going on. That kid's weird. Kid's awesome, but weird. His mom's super cool. Uh-oh. Short-handed opportunity here. If that. But 14, though. He had him. He iced it, almost iced himself. Almost outpaced his team. 1 minute left. They've done a pretty good job at PK here. Have the Jets. 54 seconds remaining on the power play. Powers looks up. Looks for a bouncy pass to Dennis. That won't get to him, though. We'll get to the kid with an A on his chest for Kansas City. That'll be dumped down for PK kill. Good tenacity there by Kansas City. They ain't taking this lightly. They're pissed. They are looking like it. Kansas City's out skating right now. Oh, opportunity there. That is not a goal. That was not a goal. I'm not being a homer. I see why you'd be excited. You should be excited. That was right in front. That was right on the post. It was not a goal. That was not a goal. If you're Kansas City, you should be excited. That was a great tenacity. Just, it was, and again, not a homer. Just was not there. It was right in front. Replay this. It's on the internet. Everything you see on the internet is true. Whaley looks for a stretch pass to kill. Montiel Klein, not realizing it's a penalty kill, looks for a centering pass. Riley was tangled up. McGregor looking to back it, throw it toward the net. And that's going to be instead cleared down, but it's not a clear if you're on the power play. So whatever. Whaley with his lumbering stride will get the puck and takes his time, and he'll fall down. Ice is slippery. Got a stoppage-o play here. Offsides. So Primus in the overhead. Penalty's over. How's everybody doing in the internets? Everybody, internet good for you guys? You have not subscribed to Pissin on the YouTube there. I would encourage you to do so. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't know who you are. I don't get anything from it. There's no monetary. This is a money-losing venture. It's more of a convenience for you. You'll be like, what was that dumb guy who was tall in the high school hockey? What was his name? I can't remember. Just subscribe and figure it out. It's more for you. Again, I've spoken too much about it already. Again, I get $0 out of this. So I don't get money if you subscribe or don't. Doesn't add like years to your life or anything cool. So then why do it? Because you're already there. Just hit subscribe. Oh, there's a stick gone. Patefield lost the stick. Puck hit the outside of the net. No goals are scored there. Shot on net again. Save. Inside 3 minutes here, period number 2. Cleared out will be taken by Gavin Montiel Klein. Given to Powers. Powers back to Montiel Klein. Will be gathered up, though, by great defensive pressure. Some kerfuffling behind the play. Sticks McGee there, loses control of it for the Jets. That's an icing. I'll tell you who's watching this game. You want to know who? Public Enemy, hell yeah. The original. Fight the Power. Bring the Noise, sorry. The original Bring the Noise. Most people know the Anthrax duet, if you will. Collab. Dennis in front of the net. Oh, looking for a lazy backhander in. Doesn't happen. Coach Peter's probably watching this game wherever he's at. I think he's in, I want to say Port Huron, Michigan, or Sarnia, Ottawa, Canada. He's at the Silver Sticks, I believe. And if not, he's probably in prison. One of those two places. My guess is, though, he's probably at Silver Sticks. I've not known Coach Peters to be in prison, ever. Maybe it just means I don't know him well enough. But I don't think he's ever been there. Whoa. Right idea, just missed. That'll be thrown in by Scott. You're looking at under 90 seconds left here to play in period number 2. Pretty pivotal period where the, whoa, that stick went like a mile high, speaking of Denver. The Broncos. Warbirds entered this period down by 1. They are a minute away from leaving it up by 2. Yep, icing called with 53 seconds remaining. The next game will be tomorrow morning. 8:30 in the morning. If you want to come down, you're more than welcome. Concession stand will be open. Seats will be here. It'll probably be pretty darn cold. You can win some expired scratch tickets. What do I win then? Nothing. Doesn't mean you don't get them still. Those will be expired scratch tickets. It's a weird promotion. Doesn't seem like it would draw the crowd, you know. Oh, Laux out far from the net, making amazing saves, though. I don't know what that was called for. Is the net off? I didn't see it. It didn't look like the net's off. Oh, it was. Some Pussifer on the overhead. Listen to a great podcast this week with Steve-O and Maynard James Keenan of Pussifer. Pretty insightful. It was a fun listen. I'm not a huge Tool Pussifer fan, but I do appreciate, and I've met Maynard James Keenan. He's only like 5'2". Very talented person. And his wine's not bad. Gavin Montiel Klein puts a stick in front of it and causes some commotion there. I don't know. That was a fan by the defense. 3 seconds left. This period will be over. Kerfuffling happening at the blue line. All right, we head into the third period with the Warbirds up by 2. Period number 3 coming up after these messages.
Well, it's true that I fart, but I wouldn't call myself a farter. I'm a social farter. I really only do it when I'm out with my friends that fart. We hang out, we drink, we dance, just have some fun being together. Farting. Sometimes I'll use farting as an excuse to meet a guy. Do you want to go outside for a fart? Yeah. We talk. We fart. Just because I fart at parties now and then, it doesn't make me a farter.
So I was reeling her in, and that fish was that big. No, it's only that big.
Oh, I gotta find myself a nice country girl already.
Oh, on that thing?
Yep, on farmersonly.com.
Wow, she sure is pretty.
And she likes to fish, too.
Boys, I found myself a date. Gotta go.
I'm telling you, that fish was this big. What's the name of that dating site again?
farmersonly.com.
You don't have to be
You've got your sunrise, you caught a prize, your mate and your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites, your friends and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails, your kids and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights, your girl and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
All right, welcome back. Seidner Ice Rink here in Fremont, Nebraska. Broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. Who is Terry Leahy? The GOAT. The GOAT. He's University of Nebraska Omaha's radio announcer, friend and former colleague of myself, and well deserving of having a better stream named after him, but for now he gets me. Fremont Warbirds ahead of the Jets 4-2 heading into the third period here. Warbirds entered the second period down by 1, into the second period up by 2. So I guess you could call it anybody's game at this point. 17 minutes to find out who will end victorious. First series of these two teams this year. They will play once more in February in Kansas City. Shot on Laux is a save. I'll be your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. I do appreciate you guys. Whoever's watching, here's like, I don't know, 113,000 of you watching. Actually, I'm not sure you're watching. It might be bots, it might be AI. Might be, I don't know, a bunch of people I paid on Fiverr to like show they're listening. Referees for today's game, in case you're wondering, we got Sergeant Dan O'Malley. Nice shot there from the D. Steve the Man, and at Hockey Nuts, whatever that means. Apparently people would be self-glossing, giving me their tiki-takis or something. Those are your referees for today. Pass there to Powers in the neutral zone will be quickly gathered. A little urgency in the step of Kansas City. Riley gets held. Then he gets pushed into the boards. That's not cool. Kansas City celebrating. I'm not sure he did anything wrong. It was just not cool. Montiel Klein comes out with it. He will put a shot behind the net. Will wrap around where Backstrom will stop it. Will be gathered up by Backstrom. Keeps it in the zone. Nope, did not. My apologies. It was pretty close. Coach Tyler and Tyler on the bench for the Warbirds. We are absent Coach Peters. He is not imprisoned like some have been rumored to say. He is, I think, at the Silver Sticks International Tournament in Port Huron, Michigan. You know, the booming metropolis of Port Huron. The luxurious vacationing spot of Port Huron. Could be Sarnia, Ottawa, I don't know. Between those two, maybe it's both, I don't know. Maybe it's, we got the signs back out for Kansas City. I think that's cool. I believe they are Kansas City Squirt players who are supporting their high school area team. That's awesome. You don't see Fremont Squirt teams coming out to support Fremont Warbirds, so big fan of what Kansas City's doing there. What a back and forth here. It's been thrown in by Dennis. Lucas Dennis in just today has made uber impact on the ice. Two goals in the JV game and might have the silkiest mitts on the team. Dude is owning it. Shot from the red line. Low percentage shot. Here comes Scott on the near side. He's going to pursue it. That's going to stop the. Oh! That was gnarly on. Like, that kid is out. And he didn't do anything wrong. He did not do anything wrong. We're going to go to camera 3 here. Dennis was just making time. He switched direction, and the covering player for Kansas City went down. He's going to come off the ice. He skates on his own. So might be what you call a little rattled. To me, there was no penalty. I'm not being a homer. I'm being honest. It was, in my opinion, being honest. It was not a homer call. He was switching directions, and yes, the kid went down, and it looked bad, but to me, there was no penalty. I even think Kansas City thinks there was no penalty. So you don't like to see a player go down like that. He got back up. He's skating to the bench. I'm assuming he's probably not going to be back on the ice. But Kansas City skating like they are PO'd. There was definitely no ill intent. There was contact, but there's contact in any sport. But if anything, you could say it was like a NBA flop. But that kid definitely didn't flop. Anyway, point is, no ill, no harm. Definitely no offensive or defensive ill. Enough about that. They flop a lot in basketball, though, for real. There's that infamous meme of LeBron James going out with like a Charlie horse. And Patrice Bergeron wants to finish the game with a collapse. He finished the game with a collapsed lung. There's a guy who died between periods wanting to finish the game. I'm not saying one's better than the other, just saying hockey seems to have a pretty intense, somewhat of intensity behind it, a machismo kind of a vibe. Correctly or incorrectly. Saved by Laux. And Whaley takes one to the face, and he kind of embellishes. Dude, Dengler's been getting hit with the spam likely calls during this game. Forgot to stop the clock. My apologies. Port Huron for Silver Stick. I think it's internationals, Bob. Not to be disrespectful. I do believe it is internationals. I think the nationals, or is it nationals? I don't know. You might be right, but I think it's internationals. You're probably there, so I do not mean to argue with you, but I always thought if you got to that level, you're at internationals. Either way, an honor wrong direction. By far. Fremont has been extremely good at making it to the Silver Sticks Internationals. And, oh, no, you're right. You might be Nationals because the banner's right behind me. They are national champions. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. So Coach Peters at the Silver Sticks International National Championship. I believe they play one more time today. And if they win, they play tomorrow. If they lose, they are done. if I heard correctly. Whoa, collision. There's a leaving the feet penalty. I only say that because it happened to there's no goal. That's just kerfuff. That is just madhouse. And I'm not saying that, again, not a homer call. Like, when the net's off and there's that much, like, there's no way a referee sees a puck entering the net and the net's in the right position. Port Huron, Michigan. You know, the Vegas of Michigan. The Hollywood Boulevard of Michigan. I've never been there. But there is a lot of, in that area, there's a lot of, I mean, they've had Silver Sticks there forever. Is there a lot of, is there a lot of rinks up there and stuff? Like, obviously, it's between them and Sarnia. There's a lot of rinks. I don't know. It's interesting. It's the Minnesota of Michigan for hockey. Laux saves. Deflected up and out of the glass. Great job there. That would be cleared. Should be an icing, but that's not a bad play. 10:04 left. Faceoff will be back in the defensive zone for the Warbirds. Warbirds up by 2 with 10:04 left to go in this game. We've got the Bob Peters watching online, and I assume his heathen Warren Peters watching as well. Along with about 109,000 other people watching live here on the Piston. Whoa, a rainbow. $9:30 left. Still lots of game left to go if you're Kansas City. Momentum, however, not so much. But that can change easily. Good job by Powers not to cross check. Good job by Whaley to keep it. He puts a shot on right into the neck. Loose puck in front. That'll be cleared. Whaley started that. That's an icing. Whaley started that with a great shot on net. Goalie desperation cleared. They're not doing it. You know, people aren't kiss camming it like they used to. You know? Used to be a thing. Sorry, I'm going to give it up. The camera's just not happening. I'm not using the right camera for it. I'm half-assing it. Kansas City, though, they are not half-assing it. They've got pep in their step. I'm not sure what their coach said between periods. Probably something to the effect of, you guys are losing. And I don't know what you expected, but you're losing. And that's not us. We've typically owned this team, and that's not happening. That's my guess. Good save by Laux. Another one. all the way back. It does feel like a power play, though. I mean, the Jets have definitely amped it up, and they're taking their shots, and they're getting more shots on net than Fremont at this point. But that's desperation at this point. Like, you're down by 2, 7.5 minutes to go, even though the clock on the screen is wrong. Sorry, Bob. Screwed up the clock. I don't know if you missed it, Bob. We got the Bob Peters Center for the wrongfully detained, also called the penalty box, in your honor. Good redirection there by Payfield. That's a rainbow pass / clear. Should be an icing. Sure enough. Inside 7 minutes to play here. Next game will be tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, which sounds early, but this game is actually pretty early too. So longer than normal wait time before the next game. Oh, they're not playing the Jets. I apologize. They are playing Okoboji. They will be playing the Okoboji Mammoths for the first time this year. In fact, I'm going to put that. I want to put that that graphic down and correct it. All right, so let's get that next game correct for you here, even though it's not capitalized. The Boji Mammoths from Okoboji, Iowa / Clear Lake. Beautiful area. Good shot there by Schlagenhoff, although it was taken there. Good shoulder save by Laux. That'll be up and into the safety net. No one called me out on that, really. I had the team completely wrong. I had the date, time, location completely right. The AI is not coming for us if no one figured that one out. Boji Mammoths tomorrow morning at 8:30. They are playing Sioux City tonight or today. Then they're making the trek down here to Fremont. A stick broke and the blade went all the way by Luz. That is poor Lucas Dennis. He had one stick, now he has two. It's not a math equation. He broke it in half. .410 remaining here in this game. Fremont looking to hang on to that 2-goal lead. Kansas City looking to put some anger into it and get it back. good luck to the Fremont. I believe it's the Warbirds as well. Pee-wee or Squirt team. Maybe they're the, I don't know what level it is, but they're in the Silver Sticks. And that was caught by Montiel Klein on the bench. That was gnarly. That was badass. His non-dominant hand caught it, his left hand. That was pretty cool. In the JV game, the opposing bench had a puck from their own player hit the bench and ended up cutting open their own goalie pretty good. Icing on the play there. Oh, I got a penalty here. It's going to be on Kansas City. Cross-checking is my guess. Yeah, number 24 is going to get called for cross-check. It's going to bring up a power play for the Warbirds. The kid's pleading his innocence, but Judge Judy there ain't listening. In fact, there's two officials there. He's trying to explain that he was pulling up his breezers. The judge, jury, and executioner says otherwise. Fremont on a power play here, up by 2 with 3:30 to go, cycling on the defense there. Payfield with it. And he'll retrieve it back again. Gets it. Oh, he clears it on accident to Schlagenhoff. Schlagenhoff going to get it back to Payfield. Payfield on the far side, looking for someone to make a. Oh, Kansas City again being tenacious. Ends up with Barons. No, I'm sorry, that is Dennis with it. I haven't seen Barons. He might be out of town. Oh, man, we're down to 2 girls in the corner, not 3. One must have had to go home. PK, though, is working for Kansas City. They're killing this penalty. Not a lot of shots on net. Fremont seems pretty okay with that. It's killing some clock here. Powers will bring it in. Then takes a forearm, unnecessary forearm. Frustration forearm. Schlagenhoff with behind the net. NHL scouts aren't going to like that so much. He didn't really do anything with it, but he passes it over to Powers. Powers redirection, and then shows his stick work and gets it to somebody in the middle. But eventually it's Montiel Klein helping out. Not to be rude, but this is kind of some slop right here. Good passing there. Shot on net deflected. Whaley will grab it. Look out. Whaley's got the puck. Also known as the C.J. O'Malley on defense. Haven't seen C.J. Probably got a bobo. Montiel Klein makes a dive. There's no goalie in net for Kansas City. The guy must have had to pee. Down by 2, got a piss. Go do it. DJ Wiki hitting the tunes as soon as the puck hits the glove. Riley, Powers, Schlagenhoff, Wiley, and Montiel Klein on the ice, as well as your starting goalie, Easton Laux. Looks like we got a timeout called by Kansas City. We'll take a quick break, be back for the remainder of this period.
the Trunk Monkey Theft Retrieval System. Because sometimes getting your car back is simply not enough. Another revolutionary idea you'll only find at Suburban Auto Group, pending approval by Department of Agriculture.
Welcome back, period 3. 1:22 left to go on the play clock here in the third. Kansas City called it a timeout. They have an empty net, one extra attacker on the ice, so it's technically a 6-on-5, if you will. 5 to 6 for 6 forwards and no goalie. That will be cleared. It's now a race to who can manage the puck. If you're Fremont, just keep it beyond the blue line. If you're Kansas City, keep it in. That's a shot on that. That was not cool. I agree, not cool. But also good, no retaliation for Fremont there. 1 minute even to play here. Looked like someone put a stick in, trying to do a follow-up stick into Laux. Tempers were managed very well. Face-off. Powers going to take the face-off. He loses it. Kansas City has it. They got 2 goals here to happen within 53 seconds. Either one would be a victory, a moral victory at this point. It's happened before where you get 2. That puck is cleared. 40 seconds now remaining. Time being the issue. That puck has left the ice and out of play. 36 seconds remaining. And imagine DJ Wiki running out of game pucks here. Next game will be tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the morning. I'll be here. You should be here. I mean, at least online. If you're not here, you better have a good excuse. Shot saved by Laux with 25 seconds remaining. New team tomorrow. We called up Okaboji and said, go to bed early. You're playing here early. And we'll see them for the first time this year. JV will be the first game at 8:30 in the morning. You can win some expired scratch tickets. I'm not sure what the value is there. Montiel Klein has the puck and 10 seconds, and he'll get a goal. I'm not going to make much of that one. I mean, it's kind of a empty netter. But it goes in the stats nonetheless. Warbirds up 5-2. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. And with 8 seconds remaining, Jets will put their goalie back in. And we see O'Malley. It's getting real. O'Malley's on the ice. Ish has gotten real. Way lower grab it. That'll be game. Warbirds Varsity victorious over the Kansas City Jets, 5-2 here at Seidner. Next game is tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the morning against the Okaboji Mammoths. Fun team, great team. Looking forward to their first visit to Fremont here in a couple of years. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.